Trade today doesn't involve the Vikings, but it does involve a popular former Viking, Everson Griffen, traded from Dallas to the Detroit Lions for a sixth round pick. Just a sixth rounder. Kind of surprising that he would only fetch that, but yeah, boy, the Lions suddenly have a lot of former Vikings. They got Sack Daddy, they got All Day, and they got J-Ron Curse, who apparently was trash talking the Vikings on Twitter today. Whatever, piece of shit backup safety. Um, so yeah, uh, and we'll see them twice still because the Vikings still have both their Detroit games left. Kind of a strange trade. You wouldn't, you know, it's just like on a 1 year deal, I think. So, um, obviously Dallas is in fire sale mode a little bit. But which is actually kind of surprising because I mean, as bad as Dallas has been, they're right there in that terrible division. Detroit's not a playoff team. I mean, they are 3-3. They're we ain't 3-3, so who am I to talk shit about a 3-3 team? But they're not a playoff team. I mean, but it's kind of weird that they would make that trade. But so yeah, Vikings. They keep talking about more Vikings trades possibly happening. We got a week to go till the trade deadline. I don't really get the urgency to trade a lot of guys. The only guys I would maybe trade would be the guys who are going to be, you know, either free agents after the year or very diminishing players like through next year. So I mean, everyone's seen the same names: Harris, Reef, Rudolph, maybe. I've seen a lot of talk about trading Thielen. Hell no, you don't trade Adam Thielen. Why? I don't. I just disagree completely with the idea that you have to just tear this entire organization down and just be bad for 5 years. I just don't. I just don't agree with that. I mean, like this year sucks, and they're probably heading for a pretty bad overall record. Um, not as bad as the tank Nazis want, but um, I just disagree that you know that you just gotta trade everybody. Like people want to trade Thielen, they want to trade, Brian O'Neill, they want to trade Kendricks, they want to trade Daniel Hunter, they want to trade just everybody. Harrison Smith, they want to trade. Like I don't get that. Like this year sucks, but the NFL is not a sport where you're guaranteed to just suck every year. I mean, I look at it, yeah, they're gonna have to make some moves to clear cap, but they've already started with that with Ngakoue, and they're gonna probably do a couple more like Harris, Reef, maybe Rudolph, some of these guys, and everyone's down on Spielman, but like they always figure it out with the cap, so I don't really even think that's an issue. And it's like next year you're getting back Hunter, you're getting back Pierce, you're getting back Barr, and you're probably going to have some high draft picks to add into the mix. So like I don't see it that 1-5 sucks. This season might end up being really bad, but that doesn't mean you have to just blow it up every time. It's the same thing as the tank Nazi crap. Like you don't always have to just blow everything up at the first sign of trouble. Like this might be a bad year, but it would be the first bad year of the Spielman Zimmer era, and they would obviously be in a good position to bounce back next year. And I'm sorry, but that just is kind of how it is. Doesn't mean they will, but for whatever reason, it's been kind of an every other year thing with Zimmer. Playoffs in 15, playoffs in 17, playoffs in 19. So I don't know if they'll make any more trades, but I'm not opposed to it. Like if you can get some for it, get something for some of these guys and clear cap space. It's not the worst thing in the world to do it. I'm not a pro tanker at all, but this isn't. I don't think this is tanking. This is more like strategic. Tanking is just like, we gotta lose to get a high draft pick to get a quarterback, which of course you don't have to do to get a quarterback. But so yeah, not much else going on. Football world or Vikings world. Packer game a few days. Not real excited about it because we're probably gonna get killed.